Hi everyone! Today's topic is graphing sequences and their differences. Calculate the first 6 terms and show the first difference. Then on the grid, plot 2 graphs, one for the sequence and one for the first difference. Let's have the sequence 3n plus 2. For our first term, we substitute 1 to n. So we have 3 times 1 plus 2 is 5. Our second term, 3 times 2 plus 2 is 8. Third term, 3 times 3 plus 2 is 11. Fourth term, 3 times 4 plus 2 is 14. Fifth term, 3 times 5 plus 2 is 17. And for our sixth term, 3 times 6 plus 2 is 20. As you can see, the term-to-term rule is plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. Now let's plot the points. First term means 1, 5. 1, 5. So that's the point. Second term means 2, 8. So 2, 8. So this is the point. Third term, 3, 11. So 3, 11. So this is the point. Our fourth point, 4, 14. So 4, 14. Fifth point, 5, 17. So 5, 17. And our last point is 6 term. So 6, 20. 6 and 20. So there you have our 6 points. Connect the points, and there you have the graph for the sequence 3n plus 2. Plot the first difference values between the sequence values. Okay, so there you have 3. Okay, because this is 8 minus 5 is 3. And the middle of 1 and 2 is 1.5. This one, 11 minus 8 is 3. And the middle is 2.5. Here also 3.5, 4.5, and 5.5. So there you have the graph for the first difference. What is the gradient of the graph of the sequence? 1 unit because 4 minus 3. 3 units because 14 minus 11. So our gradient is 3 divided by 1 is 3. Where will this graph intersect with the y-axis? 2. Can you link this back to the formula for the sequence? If we call the axis x and y, this graph would be y equals 3x plus 2. Instead of writing n, we write x, and we equate it to y. And this line is y equals 3. Let's take another sequence. Quadratic sequence. N squared plus 2n. If n is 1, we have 1 squared plus 2 times 1. which is equal to 3. If n is 2, 2 squared plus 2n equals 8. If n is 3, 3 squared plus 2 times 3 is 15. If n is 4, 4 squared plus 2 times 4 is 24. If n is 5, 5 squared plus 2 times 5 is 35. If n is 6, 6 squared plus 2 times 6 is 48. And if n is 7, 7 squared plus 2 times 7 is 63. Now let's plot these points. So first term means 1, 3. 1, 3. But first, let's have the differences. So as you can see, this 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 plus 11 is 35. 35 plus 13 is 48. 48 plus 15 is 63. Let's have the second differences. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 2 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. Plus 2 is 13. Plus 2 is 15. As you can see, the second differences are equal. Now, let's plot the points. 1, 3, there's the point. 2, 8. So 2 and 8. 3, 15. 3, 15. 4, 24. 4, 24. 5, 35. 5, 35. 6, 48. 6, 48. 7, 63. 7, 63. How could you find the point where the graph crosses the y-axis? Think about numbers you put in to generate the sequence. Once you know it, plot it and join it to the existing line. So if it is 0, 0 squared plus 2 times 0 will give you 0. Connecting the points, there you have the graph of quadratic sequence n squared plus 2n. Like the last time, plot the first difference values between the sequence values. So we have here 1.5 and the difference is 5. First difference is 5. In here is 7. So 2.5, 7. 3.5, 9. Then 11, 13, 15. There you have the graph of the first differences. Now let's have the graph for the second difference. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There you have the graph of the second differences. What is the gradient of the first difference line? So we have here 1 unit because it's 5.5 minus 4.5. We have here 2 units because it is 13 minus 11. The gradient is 2 divided by 1, which is equal to 2. And where does it cross the y-axis? What point is this? 0, 3. Oh, 0, 2. 0, 1, and 2. So that's 2. So what is the equation of this line? y equals 2x plus 2. Y equals 2x plus 2 because the gradient is 2 and the y-intercept is 2. Y equals 2x plus 2. What is the equation of the line for the second difference? Y equals 2. There you have it.